Shalom, shalom, Israel. First and foremost, I want to give all honor, glory, and praise unto YAHAWAH, YAHAWASHI, RICANS, double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, and shalom to my YAHAWAH who are diligently waiting to be delivered from this final captivity. This is Brother Kabul coming at you with no lesson. I don't even know I'm going to use this, but 2 Corinthians chapter 2 verse 11, lest Satan should get an advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his devices. And today's lesson is going to be on this video. Like, this is actually apparently it is fake, but it is still something I want to do a lesson on, because I wholeheartedly believe that this, even though this specific video is fake, I believe that the device is in fact real, because I believe that this device is in fact real because I think Esau has been well the thing is that there's a lot of suggestion in terms of like other devices that basically kind of push towards the thought that that they could be working towards either being able to do that, or they have it but they don't want to put it out just yet. All right. So as a result of that, this is where I've come to the conclusion, I guess, that this is where they're at right now when it comes to, okay, is this type of stuff, is this type of technology real? Do they actually have these type of stuff available? Are they working on advancing it even further? All right, so let's actually let the video play a bit so you can see.
Have you heard about this new device, the nubbing chip? They say it lets you enter a virtual consciousness, relive your memories, star in your favorite movies, even explore entire galaxies inside your own mind. At first glance, it looks like just another piece of futuristic tech. But if you visit their headquarters,
this is nubbing. Your life, only better.
There's an actual registration form. Beta testing is already live. And yes, some people have already signed up. Some say it's all just marketing for the new Black Mirror season. But what if it's more than that? What if this is the soft launch of something real? You introduce it as a trend, show celebrities using it, make it feel normal, and then one day, it becomes mandatory. Maybe it's just clever promotion, maybe it's nothing at all, but deep down, don't you feel like something's coming?
No need for a phone. Everything happens in your head. People claim to have heard voices, seen their own weddings, or spoken with alternate versions of themselves. One user reports playing a game for 18 hours straight without ever moving, just with their thoughts. Another says he received a mental ad for a drink he'd never tasted. Still others have reportedly glimpsed their own funeral in a level 6 newborn cutscene. The company claims everything is under control, but some report side effects, including migraines, confusion.
All right, so yeah, basically you heard all that, and again, they're claiming that it's fake. Maybe it's fake. I don't know. I really don't. It doesn't matter if it's fake or not. The main thing that I'm doing is I'm trying to raise awareness for this, so I can better prepare Israel for the up and coming destruction, as well as the knowledge that you need to be aware of for said awareness. Okay, so basically, yes, we heard a lot of stuff on. We heard a lot of stuff on it. The thing too that I really want to kind of like make known is how there is the technology of them saying that you can relive experiences or experience things in your mind, stuff like that. And funnily enough, that was actually one of the big things in that one old movie. I think it was in the 1990s or something like that. Let's actually check. It's called Total Recall, which I saw that good movie, by the way. Yeah, 1990. All right. Is it actually the one with? Yes. Now 1990 with Arnold Schwarzenegger, where he went and tried to do all this memory stuff. All right. And the thing about that is oh wow, they did another one, I think. Total Recall. What is that? Oh, they did two with what the fuck is this guy's name? Oh yeah, whatever. I don't know who this dude is. Total Recall 2017. Oh well, whatever. Not 2017. It's 2012. So they did another movie, which I'm actually gonna have to go and watch that later on. But yeah, basically they did the in the original movie that I saw. Basically, they were talking about going into making the person go into a dream, okay, with actual bigger stuff. Oops, let me get this. With this is the machine that they were trying to use. It's a lot bigger and stuff like that, but with these smaller things, with their advancement of technology, they're able to just put it in this small little thing, okay, where well, actually, let's just go back to see it. In these small little things, with these small little, yeah, you see, fuck, with those little things where you're able to just be anywhere and then just use it yourself. And it's as a result of that type of technological advancement that we are able to understand that, okay, what, maybe they are able to do that type of stuff. And there's a lot of suggestion, as well as people talking about how 5G is able to read your thoughts and stuff like that as well. I think there was also a test. Some Edomite dude, or Edomite looking dude, did a test where he said that he's gonna think about a word, or think about he put a word where he was talking about it, okay, but he put a word on a piece of paper. He didn't say it, all right, but he was thinking about it, and then it he got an ad on some random websites for the word that he was saying, and the word that he was talking about specifically, it was I think it was dog food and stuff like that. So that showed the ad for it, because he said that he started thinking about it and stuff like that, and I guess that 5G type of stuff showed it on the stuff. All right, and even me, I actually, as a matter of fact, I've had an anecdote where I even thought, well, I was just thinking about such and such thing. I forgot what the ad was for, but I was just thinking about a certain thing, and then on my phone, while I was like flipping through a website and whatnot, I saw an ad for the specific thing that I was talking about. I wish I could remember what it was, so I could tell you, but I don't remember. I genuinely do not remember. But basically, you get the point where even me, when I was flipping through an ad, I think, okay, well, because I wasn't talking about it. I wasn't talking about anything. I don't talk to myself or anything like that. But I just thought, well, that's a little weird that thing is just showing up like that and whatnot, and on some random ad type stuff. So yeah, basically, it's not far-fetched for them to have access to people's memories, or or inside their minds and whatnot. All right, so that's where the potentiality of them being able to access people's minds and stuff like that's possible. And that's also why on a carnal level, you wouldn't want Esau to be able to mess with your mind, and you wouldn't want these types of things, because even if, think about it like this, like if your phone is already being monitored, what makes you think that they won't go and monitor this type of stuff, and the stuff that you're thinking about? All right, so then now they're going to micromanage you, or even worse, not even just micromanage your thoughts, but also do that type of psychological suggestion where they're implanting stuff, just like how the spiritual devil plants stuff in your mind to think and do a certain way. The physical demon Satan is going to go and do the exact same thing, where he's going to plant these thoughts in your mind to make you think, oh well, you know what, I've never been with a man, but I'm going to go do freaking gay stuff now. And it's that type of stuff where it's also, it's like, that's another thing. where, I want to go and kill a person or whatever. I'm going to go do this. Where then right now he's just going to have control over your actions. All right. So then these are the type of stuff that you, on a carnal level, you want to avoid giving, access to the devil to be able to do stuff like that. All right. Now continuing on, Revelation chapter 13 verse 17, and that no man might buy or sell save that he that had the MARK, or the name of the beast, or the number of his name. And this is another thing where, who's to say that this is not just an additional incentive, okay, to getting that, where they say, okay, well, we want you to get this so that you don't need to, or so that you can experience all these things. And people might say, oh yeah, I would love to experience a whole bunch of stuff. I would love to not have to leave my house in order to be able to avoid doing this and a third and whatnot, and then gain all these nice experiences from the comfort of my own home, after just buying this one little thing, and then I don't need to spend money in this, that, and the third, and all these extra stuff. Okay, and on top of that, it's like they're putting all these cool features, like playing games on your own, playing games with your mind, not using your hands, not moving around, not being active and stuff like that, rather than you just doing, you using your mind to it, like that constant moving towards laziness in this society. All right. Continuing on, Ecclesiasticus chapter 2 from the top, because I want to go into this again. My son, if thou come to serve the Lord, prepare thy soul for temptation, set thy heart aright, and constantly endure, and make not haste in time of trouble. Cleave unto him, and depart not away, that thou mayest be increased at thy last end. Whatsoever is brought upon thee, take cheerfully, and be patient when thou art changed to a low estate. For gold is tried in the fire, and acceptable men in the furnace of adversity. So yeah, we're going to be going through some hardships, and one thing to constantly remember is that, with these temptations, with these things, with these gifts that Esau is going to try to entice you with, with these gifts that Esau is going to try to entice you with, things are going to continue to seem more and more enticing and more attractive to you, in the sense of like, okay, well, I don't want to have to work anymore. I don't want to have to struggle. I don't want to have to live in this hard society anymore. I just want to be able to get my stuff, enjoy myself, and not have to worry about all the struggles. I can just live in basically a dream. I can just live in a dream world, rather than having to deal with the actual struggles that comes with being in this society. All right. Slocky again. So let's continue on in Ecclesiasticus chapter 12 verse 10. Never trust thine enemy, for like as iron rusteth, so is his wickedness. And let's also get this. I think it's Psalms chapter 55 verse 20. Verse 20, he hath put forth his hands against such as be at peace with him. He hath broken his covenant. So this is Edom, who, he lies. He lies, and he says, oh yeah, I want peace. I want to do this, that, and third. When in actuality, it's his true intentions are to destroy. Now, verse 21, the words of his mouth were smoother than butter, but war was in his heart. His words were smoother than oil, yet were they drawn swords. Or it's okay. So yeah, that's basically it. Where the Lord, Slakia, the Lord, once again, he says, yeah, do this, do that, do Slakia, not the Lord. Esau, he says, yeah, just take this thing. It's a nice chip, blah blah blah. I shouldn't have said chip, but you get the point. It's a nice thing. It'll help you. It'll improve your living situation. It's going to make things easier for you. We're going to give you $1,000 a month just for having it and whatnot. Like there's like, what could go wrong? That's basically how he's going to market it to you. And that's how he's going to market it to you, to Slacky, not you, us. All right. Where it's going to look so attractive and so appealing, and that it's like, why would we go against it? Why would we not just take it and just enjoy ourselves? But then it's the real meaning behind it is, okay, well, now that people trust me, now that people believe me, now I'm going to destroy these people. I'm gonna put these people to death. I'm gonna put them in the snare that I had set up, that he had set up for us. All right. Psalm chapter 27. I just want to get to the point actually. Let's read verse 1. The Lord is my light and my salvation. Whom shall I fear? The Lord is the strength of my life, and whom shall I be afraid? And who shall I be afraid? When the wicked, even my enemies and my foes, came upon me to eat my flesh, they stumbled and fell. Though an host should encamp against me, my heart shall not fear. The war would rise against me. In this will I be confident. Okay. Verse 4. One thing have I desired of the Lord, that I will speak after, that I may dwell in the house of the Lord all the days of my life, to behold the beauty of the Lord, and to inquire in his temple. For in the time of trouble he shall hide me from his pavilion, and in the secret of his tabernacle shall he hide me, and he shall set me up upon a rock. Now let me also get this. Isaiah 65 verse 13. Therefore thus saith the Lord Yahweh, behold, my servant shall eat, but ye shall be hungry. Behold, my servant shall drink, but ye shall be thirsty. Behold, my servant shall rejoice, but ye shall be ashamed. All right. So yeah, this is what we have to look forward to in time of trouble, when all these things are popping up, when all this wickedness, all this evil has begun. The elect, all right, we are going to be protected. We are going to be delivered. The Lord's going to take care of us, and we don't have to deal with all that crap that is up and coming. All right. So, yeah, let's also get this. Yeah, never mind. I don't need this. That's not relevant. But yeah, basically you get the point. So with that, this is another warning on the up and coming MOTB. I pray this lesson was edifying. I want to give all honor, glory, and praises unto Yahawah, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, BAHASHAM, RICANS, double honor to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, above all, and Shalom.